We're going to take a look at this pocket card reader, which is great for traveling. If you've got like a action camera that uses an SD card or a micro SD card, this is a cool way to carry those cards with you and read them on your computer or even your tablet. All right, so what we get the card reader, we get a user manual, and we have this little USB to USB-A adapter. That's what you get in the package. Here is the card reader itself. It's got a plastic housing. It looks like it's brushed aluminum, but it's plastic. Attached to it is a braided cable, which is very nice. And it has this little clip here so that you can easily put it here, and then it kind of becomes like a small lanyard. But what we have on the one end is a USB-C connector right there. And it has this little plastic protector on there, but you're probably going to lose that in 5 seconds. I know I will. So how does this work? Well, right here on this end, you see we have a full-size SD card slot. We have a TF, which is the same as a micro SD card slot. And we've got a status LED. And if we open it, we've got a surprise inside. There's room inside for 2 full-size SD cards and 4 micro SD cards. Let's get a couple and put them in there and see how well it holds them in place. Okay, I found a couple cards, so let's see how this goes in here. Just snaps right there in place, and then there's like a fingernail nick right there to pull it out. This part here, this is like a soft silicone. So let me show you again. You just take it and press it in place. There's nothing to it. Super easy. Well, I say that and then I didn't do it right. There it goes, right in place. And I've got a card reader here, which is the same exact size as a micro SD card. There we go. We've got 2 of those in place. And then the micro SD cards, they're keyed. So you have to like put them in the right shape, but that's not hard to figure out. So there's one. And then here is another one. And right like that. Goes right underneath the little plastic things. There we go. See that? And there's room for 2 more. And then when you want to remove them, there's like a little place here where I can get my fingernail underneath it. And it's very easy to remove. I'm not going to like break my nails, which I'm always afraid of. And it comes right out. Just like that. So let's put these back in here because I want to make sure that it closes okay. So let's put those in there. Like that. Put this in here like so. And put this one in here like this. And it closes with a nice satisfying click. It's like, I think it's held in place with magnets. Yeah, pretty sure. And it's not going to open by itself. Really nice. But now, let's see how well it works as a card reader with my MacBook Pro. Alright, we're going to hook up this card reader to my MacBook. I'm going to take this little plastic thing off, and I'm going to plug it right in there like that. And now I am first going to try an SD card. And let's stick it in there. I guess I have to do it like this. There we go there. You can see that it's starting to flash. I'm going to bring up a finder. And I am seeing the SD card. And it's letting me read the card. I'm going to copy some files. I've got about 2.7 gigabytes. I'm going to copy those files to to a new folder here. Boom. And it's starting to copy them. And it is going really quickly. You can see that going across the screen right there. It's like I said, it was like, did I say 1.7 gigabytes? Boom, that was done. That's faster than using my regular built-in SD card reader, I think, on my MacBook. Okay, so now I'm going to stick this little micro SD card in the top slot. Let's put that in there. And that card is a spring-loaded slot, so I got both of those in there. Stick it down here. Now let's see, let's pull up both of those cards at once, because you can copy files to and from each card. So I've got the SD card here with all the videos, because it's a card that I use with my videos. And now I've got this other card here, the little micro SD card. And let's see, I'm going to take a 1 gigabyte file off of the SD card in here and copy it to the micro SD card. So I'm going to copy, I'm going to go over here to the micro SD card, and I'm going to paste it. And here it is right here. And you can, whoops, let me bring it down before it gets done. You can see the progress. And it's copying it from one card to the other card. Okay. It's a little slower than copying from the SD card to my MacBook, but it's still pretty fast. And there, we're done. So that's pretty cool. Let me see if I can play it. Okay.
Let's take a quick look at the hot light.
Okay, it's playing a video right from the micro SD. Let's play a video from the SD card. Boom, that's working. So, hey, this works really well. It's a nice little card reader that can also hold your extra cards while they're not being used. I give it a thumbs up.